Finding good sources. How do you tap into the economics knowledge base? Okay, so the first place you don't go is the internet, because the internet is full of crap. Be wary of internet sources. Recall that what we do in academia is verifiable and traceable. By contrast, much of what you see on the internet is undocumented and unverifiable. Your paper won't have much credibility if you are citing rants or statistics from obscure websites. The web is an orgy of plagiarism, with interest groups lifting undocumented and unverifiable text from each other like crazy. Wikipedia is very unreliable as a source for economics, since extreme ideas couched in economic terms are the traffic of ideologues. Resist the temptation to go there, even as a first step. Where should you go instead? Okay, well, the first place you should go, is the Palgrave Dictionary of Economics. Okay, so there's two ways to get there. If you're on campus, you can just go to www.dictionaryofeconomics.com, and our library pays for it. It's actually really expensive. And so anyway, that's one way to get there. I'm assuming you're not on campus, though, so I'm going to show you how to get there not on campus. Sorry, that's my cat. Okay, so let's go to what we need to do is go to library. Oops. Okay, so we need to go to library. I must have spelled it wrong. Okay, so from here, you want to go to books and more and type in Palgrave. And let's just go ahead and do the whole thing. Dictionary of Economics. Okay, so it's in the books. And here it is, the new Palgrave Dictionary of Economics online. So we'll click on this. Okay, online UNM Albuquerque access. All right, so it's going to ask for your login information. Come on, Palgrave. Okay, so here it is. So there's a couple of ways that you can look through it. One is you can put a term in, human capital, and let me just put that in. Okay, so this is good. Human capital, fertility, and growth. Let me just show you what these articles look like. Okay, so there's an abstract and keywords, and then there's this article. It's not terribly long, and so it gives you a good overview, and it's from acknowledged or recognized experts in the field. So, you might want to look at the rise in demand for human capital, and how that relates to development. Okay, so there's also in these articles references to point you to other places to look. So this is a really good place to start for a topic that you might be researching. We're going to use it in this class, and it's a great resource for other classes. Let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay. Okay, so now you know how to get there. All right. All right, so we did all that. Okay, the other place to go. So don't go to Google Scholar, don't go to the internet. Where you should go when you want to do an economics research paper and you're looking for sources is go to EconLit with full text. This is a searchable database of peer-reviewed articles in the field of economics, and it's really the next place to go after Palgrave. Okay, the downside is that most articles are highly technical, and the exception is articles that are published in the Journal of Economic Literature, which provides great overviews. And as you already know, that's a journal of literature reviews, so it synthesizes literature. All right, so I'm going to walk you through the steps here. I'm going to describe them, and then I'm going to show you how to get there. So you go back to the library site, and then you want to go to the databases by title and go to EconLit with full text. And then you do a keyword search of your topic, and then you also specify you want it to be from the Journal of Economic Literature. And you also want to specify that it's a journal article. And then you'll come up with a manageable number of sources if you do it that way. So let's go ahead and go back out to the library. So go back to the library. Okay, so here's article and databases, search by title. I'm going to go to the E for EconLit. Take a deep breath while your information is loading. Come on, what's going on? All right, not so good. Sorry. Let's try another way to do this. I'm really frozen. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint. And let's go to the next slide. I'll just show you what it looks like. Oops, let's go to full screen. Okay, so you come to a screen like this through EconLit. And so here I selected natural resources and development. So those are the topics I'm interested in searching. And then I also chose Journal of Economic Literature. And in this menu here, you can check that as the source. So that's the journal where it comes from. Notice that I'm in advanced search. That's where you want to be if you happen not to be. Okay. And then further down on that page, you can choose down here publication type. And there's all kinds of different things. What you want is the journal articles. And I'm doing this so that you don't end up with a million things, like with too much information. This is going to narrow down your search considerably.